I haven't made one of these videos in forever, but I just had to come on here and tell you about this because I am so excited that I am going on a 50-city sex ed road trip speaking tour in 2 months. Sex ed road trip was born out of this idea that it can get kind of expensive to bring a sexologist out to do sex ed work, especially if you bear the full cost of the expense of travel to fly me out from my home in Philadelphia out to California and then back home, especially only to find out that maybe a week or two later someone else in Oregon wants to fly me out as well and also bears the full cost of my travel. If we could all just collaborate, it would just be more efficient. It would be much more efficient for my time, so I'm not zigzagging back and forth from coast to coast, and it would be more financially efficient. Those two organizations could cost share in the travel expenses, and smaller nonprofits and private parties who would never be able to afford to bring me across the country to do sex ed work for them could piggyback on these other events and bring me in to do sex ed while I'm in town. So where will I be going? Sex ed road trip will be coming to New Orleans, Houston, San Antonio, El Paso, Tucson, Phoenix, Albuquerque, Oklahoma City, St. Louis, Erie, Buffalo, Rochester, Portland, Maine, Charlotte, Atlanta, Montgomery, Biloxi, just to name a few. Well, I kind of actually named a lot. I just actually realized my tongue is blue. This is why you do not eat saltwater tappies before making a YouTube video. I've been advertising Sex Ed Road Trip on Twitter, on Tumblr, on Facebook, but I keep running into the same misunderstanding. This is my tour, but it's only a proposed route. It's not like I'm famous and I can book auditoriums and sell them out and all you have to be like, oh, you're coming to my town on August 25th, so I'm just going to buy tickets and show up to see Dr. Jill do some sex ed. Sadly, it does not work like that, at least not at this point in my career. Sex Ed Road Trip is just saying, I'm going to take a big old drive around the country. These are the dates that I'll be in your town, and when I come to your town, make sure you take advantage and book me. If you want to do sex ed with me, and I think that you do, you have to take the initiative to book me when I'm in your town. Contact the student activities office at your local college or university. Book me for an in-home party. Call up your local sex store and ask them to host an event. If you're a sex toy party consultant, talk to your downline about scheduling a female sexuality bootcamp training. I'm happy to help you with all this. I just need to be invited. I can't just show up at someone's door and say, hey, let me teach you sex ed. You know I love my job. I want to do sex ed with you. Take advantage of me when I'm in your town. Go to thesexologist.org for the full list of tour dates. Thanks!